It's a great reversal. It's Matthew 20. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a great reversal. It's Matthew 20. Somebody stop me. We jump right in verse 1. Jesus says, God's kingdom is like an estate manager who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. They all agreed on a wage, $1 a day, and went to work. Later, about 9 o'clock, the manager saw some other men hanging around the town square unemployed. He told them to go to work in his vineyard, and he would pay them a fair wage, and they went. So Jesus continues in Matthew 20, verse 5. He did the same thing at noon, again at 3, and at 5 o'clock he went back and found still others standing around. He said, "Why are you standing around all day doing nothing?" They said, "Because no one has hired us." He told them to go to work in his vineyard. In Matthew 20, verse 8, when the day's work was over, the owner of the vineyard instructed his foreman, "Call the workers in and I'll pay them their wages. Start with the last I hired and go to the first." Those hired at 5 o'clock came in and each were given $1. When those who were hired first saw that, they assumed they would get far more. But they got the same. Each one of them $1. Taking the $1, they complained angrily to the manager. "These last workers only put in 1 easy hour, and you just made them equal to us, who slaved away all day under this scorching sun." How is Jesus going to paint a story of fairness in Matthew 20, verse 13? He replied to the one who was speaking to the rest, "Friend, I haven't been unfair. We agreed on the wage of $1, didn't we? So take it and go. I decided to give the one who came last the same as you. Can't I do what I want with my own money? Are you going to get stingy just because I'm generous?" And Jesus says it next in Matthew 20, verse 16. And here it is again, the great reversal. Many of the first ending up last, and the last first. Just like Matthew 20, verse 17, to drink from the cup. Jesus, now well on his way up to Jerusalem, took the 12 off to the side of the road and said, "Listen to me carefully. We are on our way to Jerusalem. When we get there, the Son of Man will be betrayed to the religious leaders and scholars. They will sentence him to death. They will then hand him over to the Romans for a mockery and a torture and a crucifixion. On the 3rd day, he will be raised up alive." It was about that time that the mother of Zebedee's brothers came with her 2 sons and knelt before Jesus with a request. "What do you want?" "Give me your word that the 2 sons of mine will be given the highest place of honor in your kingdom, one on your right and one on your left." You have no idea what you're asking. Are you capable of drinking the cup I'm about to drink? They said, "Sure, why not?" Jesus said, Come to think of it, you are going to drink my cup. But as to awarding places of honor, that's not my business. My Father is taking care of that." When the 10 others heard about this, they lost their tempers, thoroughly disgusted with their 2 brothers. So Jesus got them together to settle things, and he said, "You've observed how godless rulers throw their weight around, how quickly a little power goes to their head. But it's not going to be that way with you. Whoever wants to be great must become a servant. Whoever wants to be first among you must be your servant. This is what the Son of Man has done. He came to serve, not to be served, and then to give away his life in exchange for many who are held hostage." As they were leaving Jericho, a huge crowd followed. Suddenly, they came upon 2 blind men sitting alongside the road, When they heard it was Jesus passing, they cried out, "Master, have mercy, Son of David!" The crowd tried to hush him up, quiet down, but they got all the louder, crying, "Master, Master, Son of David!" Jesus stopped and called over, "What do you want from me?" "Master, we want our eyes open. We want to see." Deeply moved, Jesus touched their eyes. They had their sight back that very instant and joined the procession. As I said previously, Matthew chapter 20 is the great reversal. Jesus flips that script. This isn't about gaining, but it's about giving. Jesus illustrates here the values of God's kingdom. Greatness is defined by service, and faith the result of miracles. He shows us his humility. Despite his divine status, he chose to serve us and ultimately sacrifice himself. So we need to approach every situation humbly, serve others, and have unwavering faith, and keep up the positive.